Hello, I'm Colton Warmack, and today I'm going to be talking about the helium shortage we are facing today and the problems it can possibly pose for the future. I want to start today by talking about the issues we are currently facing today with this shortage and why helium is important. Many people think that helium is only used for inflating balloons, but it's used for so much more than that. Helium doesn't only come from gas, it comes from a liquid form as well, and we use both forms of it in a variety of different ways, such as MRI magnets, computer hard drives, airbags, cleaning rocket fuel, and much more. As you can see from the list above, helium has an important role in a variety of different things, which can be why a shortage of helium can pose as a big problem. Why a shortage, you may wonder? Well, the shortage is contributed by a number of different factors, with one of the biggest factors having to do with the Russian-Ukrainian war that is going on right now. A good supply of helium comes from Ukraine, and with them being in war right now, it can make it very difficult for us to access. This has been the third helium shortage in the last 14 years. These struggles with the helium shortage also contribute to former President Clinton signing the Helium Privatization Act of 1996, where the government would soon change its requirements so that it could sell it off by 2015. The idea behind selling it off was so that helium could be used over the private market. This would backfire due to the price being relatively low, so it would cause for there to be a rapid sale of helium. It has also affected the balloon industry as well, as 45 Party City locations have shut down over the last few years due to a lack in sale of balloons, which can be linked to the lack of helium. Although it has affected Party City, we can still rest assured that they won't be filing for bankruptcy anytime soon. We also shouldn't worry too much about if we'll get to see the famous Thanksgiving float parade, as it is very unlikely that the helium shortage will ever get that bad. I've decided to interview a couple buddies of mine to get their thoughts on the matter of the helium shortage. Caden, are you any bit worried about the helium shortage we're facing right now?
I'm not too worried about it. I haven't seen or heard about it on the news, so I don't think there's something to be concerned with. It doesn't really bother me.
So, Caden, do you think that the helium shortage can possibly pose any future risks?
No, not really. America does a pretty good job managing this type of stuff, and I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal to affect me and the economy.
Although Caden wasn't too concerned with the matter of the helium shortage, my other interviewee had other thoughts about it. So, Keaton, are you concerned with the helium shortage right now?
Honestly, kind of a little, man. I think if we don't be careful right now, this could become a really, really big issue. I mean, we took COVID really lightly at first, and look what it turned into. So, I mean, at this point, I feel like it should be more of a thing like we should learn from the past and not take this very lightly.
So, Keaton, do you think that the helium shortage can pose as a future risk?
I do. I think there could be circumstances where, looking from a medical standpoint, where people are not able to get MRIs because of this. And, as someone who's needed MRIs before, multiple MRIs for multiple different injuries, if this happened earlier, this could have affected my life then, and possibly this could affect my life now, as maybe possibly I may need more MRIs for different injuries in the future.
Is there anything we as consumers can do, people may ask? Well, the simple answer to that question is no. A lot of companies and people who buy helium buy it in a private market, which makes it out of our control. So as consumers, all we can do is keep those in power accountable for the decision and vote in those responsible for a drastic decision that can affect our day-to-day life. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation on the shortage of helium. Here are my works cited.